And we are finally live. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, talk about Murphy just broke one way off in our ass, man.
Whoa, dude.
We're 5 minutes late.
We're 5 minutes late because Streamlabs once again decided that it was going to force an update on us that crashed the program completely. And because of that, we can't multi-stream. So we are only able to stream to YouTube tonight. Thank you, Streamlabs, for just breaking it off and jamming it 6 feet up our fourth point of contact. Really much appreciated. Thank you.
All right. If anyone out there knows how to build a virtual system so we could do this ourselves and not even have to deal with Streamlabs, or have a backup to Streamlabs that we can have them both ready to go, and if one fucks up, we can jump right to the other one.
Yeah. And we are still trying to figure out what in the H is going on with our guest tonight. We have tried repeatedly to get her to connect. We cannot get video to connect almost at all, and we can't get audio to stay connected. It's like everything that could possibly go wrong tonight is going wrong. So you know what that means.
Oh, no.
It's time for some wine.
It's Whiny Blake.
Wino. Dude, wino is the correct pronunciation. Wino, not whiny. I did over here just whining about how nobody gives me reparations because of the color of my skin. Wah.
I'm sorry, but you sound like a whiny hiney. Just
what the hell, man?
What are you going to do?
What the hell? Everybody's wondering what's wrong with the stream. Honestly, I don't know.
All right,
I don't know.
This is what's going on here. Murphy is...
You tell me.
Murphy's hammering us in the ass, okay?
Yeah. Streamlabs is S-ho!
I have seen the Murphy phenomena many times, and you just got to laugh.
Yeah, because right now, all we're getting from Streamlabs is... That's pretty much it right there. Damn it. And of course, you know, YouTube is saying no data, even though I'm staring right at it and I can tell that it's running about 5,000 kilobytes per second of data.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's good times.
Old, man.
It's good times. This is getting all kinds of old right now. I don't know what it is with Streamlabs forcing these updates on you. Like, it's not like you click on it, you know, like all these other programs, and it says, hey, you want to update? Click yes or no. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for asking my permission. No, instead, it's acting like a bunch of frickin', Central American migrants, and it's just forcing its way in.
That's right.
Because, you know, the stunning and brave, duly elected former vice president is totally going to give you everything you want.
Now, isn't there any free OBS software out there that we could use?
There is free OBS software. The issue with the free OBS software is it does not do the multi-streaming that we like to do. So, and like right now, even though we have Streamlabs working, no tip jar on the screen, no chat appearing in the window. So Nothing. It's just you and me and a bunch of empty space. And Space
awesome.
Ghost. And Space Ghost.
Hammer in the a-hole.
I wish Space Ghost was on right now. Damn it.
God damn.
This is yeah. That's about it right there.
So can we get her on, or?
I've been trying over and over. She keeps trying to connect. We tried Skype. We tried Zoom. I'm not getting anything. If she manages to actually get something that connects, we'll be here.
Man.
We miss you, Lauren, and we miss the girls when they come out to play, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Gosh. And she was getting spun up too, man.
Yeah, she was really spun up. She had like this whole rant prepared for tonight, so it really bums me out. But we're going to get this figured out, and even if I have to buy her a laptop so she can stop using her phone or her iPad.
It's not like we've done that before.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. Yeah, our silent partner.
That's correct.
Right? We got her a laptop. It was a nice little thing. She didn't even have to flash you any boobies.
No, man. Well, first of all, she was doing all the work for us on her phone.
On her phone. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I can't have somebody working for me working on a shoestring budget. What's your goddamn address? You're going to have a laptop the day after tomorrow.
That's basically what we're doing today. Like, it looks like we're on a shoestring budget. This is Grunt Speak on a budget of $5. That's what this looks like right now. Son of a bitch.
But this is the goddamn internet. There has to be more than one solution.
There has to be more than one solution. At least you would think so. So, I mean, didn't you say you reached out to a dude about, building
one
an
of our
online
fans
virtual
who
computer?
has a server and he's knows how to do that shit. He runs Linux though.
Okay.
So, I mean, if we could find a guy to build a virtual machine that could stream to multiple, because like I'm envisioning us streaming to 30 different platforms once all these alt tech places get up running.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
We will, and then we could cover like so much ground that way. I mean, right now with all the platforms that we usually are on, we probably get our stuff in front of about 500,000 people a month.
Yep.
All right.
Just about.
Now, if we could build up the 20 to 30,000 people on all of these alt platforms, then those numbers will go way up.
Or if we'd stop getting, real-time algorithmic demotion, like on our last stream when dudes literally saw over 100 likes disappear that. Yeah. Happened before my very eyes, too.
But, I'm like I said, I'm approaching, listen, in my mind, everything is war. Everything. Yep. I can't escape it. That's just how I operate. We are in a guerrilla warfare here against big tech.
Yeah.
So,
and they have made it clear that even informed opinions, scientific opinions,
even we back everything up with receipts.
Yeah. Even if you show up with receipts, which we always do.
Hell, we got a strike for don't marry don't marry
her. Yeah.
And all we did was just go through the stats.
Yeah.
The divorce stats, the first, second, third marriage divorces. I mean, oh my God.
And we sent it to I actually, after it got pulled down, I was like, okay, I'm going to send this to a whole bunch of chicks and I'm going to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, this is actually really good advice. Yeah, Silver Eagle D-Live is down. Yes, none of the other channels that we broadcast to tonight are working because Streamlabs stuck it in our pooper. We tried multi-streaming and it kept giving me this error. So, no, we can't configure the multi-stream server. I'm like, okay, stop sending me shit that's broken, Streamlabs. What do I pay you for? You're like a dirty hooker that doesn't even swallow.
I mean, this is. I mean, it's one thing if it happens like once or twice a year. But this has been going on now for a while.
Yeah, this has been almost a month straight of just shenanigans. Terrible.
We need to find what we should do.
Alternatives.
Well, if we could have Streamlabs for the 5 that we do, and we have like a couple other ones running in the background where you can go to other platforms. See if we could do that way as well.
Well, then you're talking about multiple computers.
That's fine. I can bring a computer in here.
You can bring a computer in here. Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Well, yeah, you have no problem with that. You want to know why? Because you don't got to figure that shit out, and you know it. Every time you come up with an idea, hey, I had a great idea. Oh, it sounds great. Hey, it's cool. How do you want to do it? I don't know. You figure it out. You fucking nerd. You know I'm right, too.
Yeah, I know you're right, man. I know it. Oh, my God. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm just the guy who comes up with all the crazy ideas, man.
I know. Like the music video idea that we're starting
that's going to be hilarious.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. We're planning on doing like 2.5 to 4, maybe 5-minute long music videos.
Yep.
And we're going to do red pill music videos. It's going to be hilarious.
We got plans now for three specific ones.
The first one's called
Suck a Dick.
Suck a Dick.
And then we got Fornication Blues.
And then we got Sperm Jack.
Sperm Jacking. That's going to be awesome.
3 comedy music videos about those 3 subjects. Come on, man. Come on. In the comments, let us know if you think you would like to see that.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh, my God. That'd be great.
I've already got the beat picked out for Suck a Dick.
Oh, my God.
And I'm trying to get what I call a nice bag of Skittles for some eye candy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm reaching out to a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead to be in that one. Because it's just going to be all the crap. All right, dude, stop whining about D-Live. I know it's not working, and I apologize. Not my fault, Pill Scott.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on.
Streamlabs is going to get one hell of a nasty gram. It's happening.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it's all effed up like this.
Is YouTube messing with our buffering or something? Victor's saying that it's unwatchable tonight. I hope that it's just his internet connection. It seems like it's going around because we couldn't get Skype to connect with Lauren. We couldn't get Zoom to connect with Lauren. We got nothing.
We could be having internet problems across the country like we did that one time.
Oh yeah, but when I got the Texas blowjob from hell.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
but
it.
that still won't explain why we can't get other server connections.
Yeah, that right there is
that's unacceptable.
Yes, Streamlabs, you're a dirty little girl.
But
and I don't like you.
All right, now if any of the fans out there have any alternatives, send us an email to redonkulas12@gmail.com.
Redonkulas12.
So we can start unfucking this whole thing because this is really getting annoying.
Yeah, this is the. I'm just kind of I'm at the end of my rope here in terms of my temper with these people. I mean, it would be one thing if we didn't pay them, but we do.
Yeah, well, we paid a whole year in advance.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
We should ask if we could find a good alternative. We could we want our prorated money back. You guys could fuck off.
Yeah, eat a big steaming bowl of. Yeah. Just swallow the whole thing. Put a little extra salt in there for you.
Now, do you have her direct phone number? Could you call her on your phone and get her patched in?
I do, but I don't have a way to connect her to the board if I do that, which sucks.
You don't have a cable?
You know what? If we can't get her on tonight, we'll do that Thursday.
Okay.
I promise. Well, it's either that or I leave you here to talk to yourself for 5 minutes while I try to figure it out.
Yeah, that won't work.
I didn't think so.
I'm not a good self-talker guy.
Yeah, that's why I got to cut out all that empty space in your later videos.
Well, the thing is, I do a lot of, I'm very Spartan. I speak like a Spartan.
Yeah.
I say just brutally honest shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right to the point. I don't really beat around the bush. I mean, that's probably why I'm still single. I don't beat around the bush, you know?
True story.
That and the fact that I have dyslexia and spell check and, auto word correct on phones. Listen, I have had some of the most embarrassing text conversations with women in the past because of that. Like, ho, how are you?
What are you calling me? How dare you?
Taste, slap, ho. You know? And I'm like, that's not what I meant to say.
I didn't mean to, I promise.
And she's like, what? What'd you say to me? You want to taste, slap me, call me a hoe? I was like, oh my God.
Well,
all right, this is not going to work out. I want to talk to you again. See you later. Herpes-gonosyphilis. Yeah. Double shot and pills and no cure. No.
That's what happens when you just taste them without making sure if you know what you're dealing with.
Oh my God.
But speaking of things that are just embarrassing on levels that
there we go,
people can't even really comprehend, I'm going to bust out a little Arnold Schwarzenegger for you here. Marxist Black Lives Matter founder didn't just buy $1 million compound. She bought 4 high-end homes complete with airplane hangars. And she bought them in neighborhoods that are like totally homogenized Wonder Bread.
Correct.
But, we're the source of all evil in the universe. That's the whole idea.
Let me get this straight. Okay. So she all of a sudden gets a lot of money.
Yep.
She buys 4 properties. And they aren't just properties, but they also have airplane hangars.
Yep, check it out.
Which means they connect to an airfield.
Or there's at least like a private runway on the property.
Yes. Or it connects to a local airport or something.
Gah.
Okay. Now, all right, here's a hypothetical question. All right, we're all 4 of these, hypothetically, in California.
California stand. Oh, wait, what? The chat is suddenly working. Oh, be still my heart.
Okay. So it's in
California stand.
Cuckaforkistan. And they're going to go crazy raising taxes on property because They have a lot of their companies and the big ticket guys moving the hell out of the state.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, how long do you think they're going to keep that property? All 4 of those properties.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask it for a friend.
Yeah. And what really cracks me up, I mean, is all these people who they donated to BLM thinking, oh, I'm helping.
Okay.
Instead, they patted the pockets of
you know how much
Joe
money
Biden.
they got?
Oh.
It's somewhere like $8 to $10 billion.
Yep.
$8 to $10 billion.
And are we hearing about, people who are wrongly convicted getting lawyer fees taken care of? Are we hearing about, stuff like the Innocence Project financing DNA testing to get people who are wrongly convicted out of prison? No, we're not hearing about any of that. What we do hear about are party buses and this admitted self-proclaimed Marxist who wants socialism for you and me.
But not her, because she's got four properties with airplane hangars.
I don't see a conflict of interest in that at all. I think it's stunning and brave.
Oh my God! I hope they climb up her ass with a microscope, and they disassemble those 501(c)(3). Oh my God!
I mean, this is supposed to be a nonprofit.
Yes,
correct.
That's correct.
So where's all this money coming from? Just saying.
Okay. Now, first of all, the Innocence Project, they are very limited on how many people they can assist because they lack funds. $8 to $10 billion.
Yep.
$8 to $10 billion, and not one attorney was hired from Innocence Project to take somebody off death row who probably shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm getting all spun up. God damn it.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg, my friend. It's just the tip. Just the tip. There's so much more. BLM has been on a freaking rampage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to talk about what the riots.
Dante.
Okay.
As if it wasn't bad enough with Derek Chauvin's trial going on. And we have to worry about, now this happened, and admittedly, this is screwed up.
Now, first of all, I watched the videotape. The guy resisted arrest, was about to get handcuffed, jumped back into the car. Now, technically, if somebody goes into a vehicle and you cannot see their hands, there is a good case to bust a cap up in his ass.
Little bit.
Now
should
she
have
fucked
reached
up here?
Yes, absolutely. Should she have reached for her gun?
She grabbed the wrong instrument.
And the other cop is on camera. You can hear him yelling, taser, taser, taser. And instead,
boom.
Boom. Did it have to happen this way? No, of course not.
If she was smart, she would have shut her mouth.
Yeah.
And said, I thought he was going for a gun. Instead, she say, oh, I was a mistake. So she screwed herself up.
She screwed up. And we're not going to show the video just because
I don't want to get like a strike
exactly,
or shit like that. I don't need that.
It's not like YouTube, is gunning for us or anything. Missing on 100 likes. I'm sorry.
But here's another hypothetical question.
Bro.
Hypothetical question. Okay. You're having this crazy trial that's on every network that's taking place in real time.
Yep.
In your state. Did you or did you not send out a memo to all of the police departments saying, please, pretty please, do not shoot anyone. And if you have to shoot them, let them be white. Because nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Oh, man.
They obviously didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
And, all right, here's another side point here.
And just so you guys know, after this stream, every link, every source here, like this one right here, the video that we're not going to show, it will be available on Redonkulas.com, and I will be posting that as a pinned comment on the stream after it concludes.
Side note.
Side note.
She was supposed to grab the taser, grabbed her pistol, pumped his ass full of 9. He bled out and crashed his car 2 blocks away. Now, I've said this before. I made whole videos about this. Women should not be cops. And they should not have combat roles in any military on the planet. Because they're weak.
You're going to get us so banned, dude.
They're weak physically. Okay. They're emotional creatures. Okay. And they crack under pressure. I'm sure not all of them do. Not all of them do. I'm not going to say all of them.
No, I mean, come swallow a heels up, pull my Harris can do a basket fuck with the best of them.
The amount of money and time you have to pour into these women to do these bullshit jobs, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get consistent performance out of them. That's redonkulous, man. And I'm sorry, I'm going off. I'm spun up on this, and I know I'm going to get us demonetized, but it's the truth.
Just a bit.
It's the truth. Listen, biologically speaking, we got heavier, thicker bones. We got more muscle mass. We have bigger hearts. We have bigger lungs. Period. I mean, and more endurance. I mean, we're designed for conflict.
Yeah.
That's the way we're built. And now I'm going to take a woman who is weaker, doesn't have as much endurance, and go, yeah. Fight that 6'8" guy and let me know how that works out for you, Mrs. 5'7" or 5'8", 160 pounds. Physics works. It's a bitch. It works not part of the time, some of the time. It works all the time. I got to calm down.
But you know why they're pushing all this
I've been
stuff,
drinking
right?
too much.
You know why they push all this stuff, right?
I need money. That's absolutely correct.
Exactly why. Cha-ching. That's all this is about. Grifting, opportunistic whining.
All right, check this out. I get done with college. 4-year degree in public administration. 3.05 GPA, which I really work for because I'm an idiot. All right. I put in an average. Stop throwing dicks at me. I put in an average of 13 applications to all of the alphabet agencies I could for a decade. I got 4 callbacks, right?
Yeah. After
After each second interview, they flat out said, you know what? They pulled me aside because, my military service. All right. I'm a combat decorated Green Beret Airborne Ranger paratrooper, right? And they're like, hey man, just gonna be real. You're the wrong sex and you're the wrong race. There's no way you're getting this job.
Yeah. If you were a stunning and brave BIPOC, then you would have totally gotten the job.
Yeah, totally.
Just like come swallow a heels up, pull my Harris.
Yeah.
Literally the only reason she is duly elected vice president of the United States, because there were totally no shenanigans in November. Absolutely none.
None.
And if you insist upon it, you're a conspiracy theorist, and that's terrible of you. Oh my gosh. Wait.
Hey Blake.
What?
Don't put the camera on me. I'm getting a bunch of calls from this one guy. I gotta call him back.
Somebody's calling you.
Darren.
Oh no, is he all right?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital. Okay. Well, I will
hang on.
Bring it over here then. Pop.
What? Hey, faggot! What are you calling me so much for?
I'm gonna mute his mic. Okay. Just so you guys know, Pop lives with a dude that he served with. And dude's name is Darren. Really solid dude, but his health is not the best. So it's been going kind of awry for him lately. Last I heard, he is in a rehabilitation center right now, and obviously Pop's phone is blowing up, and we're back. What's going on, dude?
We had a friend of ours decide to kick his hair addiction.
Voluntarily or involuntarily?
No, he's had some health problems.
Oh, okay.
Apparently,
so it's just going around.
No, they found him dead in his house, in his bed.
Oh, damn. Well, God bless him. Wish him luck on his next adventure.
Hey, may you not get put into another canoe of pussy and sent back to the prime material plane to do this shit again, because it sucks. I'm tired of adulting. Okay, this shit is like, it is grueling. It stopped being fun once I got divorced.
You know, I've actually thought about the whole concept of reincarnation in detail. And then, if you believe that's what's going on, I'm just stumbling over my words here because I haven't drank enough wine yet.
There are thousands of people who.
Oh, I know.
Kids are like telling people like this guy killed me. I'm buried under this pile of stones. They dig down there, they find it, they look at the kid like, how did you know? Because I was him.
It's crazy, dude. Well, just think about it. If you're reincarnated, okay, it explains why babies cry a lot. Because you have to imagine that during those formative years of your life,
you remember all the shit you went through.
You remember all the shit that you went through, and then you have to endure the torture of all the memories of that life going away.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine that? You drop in, you're like, oh, God, I just had a mansion, a yacht. I was married to like this crazy ass. Oh, my God. Oh, don't put that milky titty in my mouth.
And then you look down and you're like, where's my dick? Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm literally going to get fucked.
No, I'm a big believer in that shit. I mean,
you have been to places and seen things. I mean, the lobby, from how you described it.
Listen, I wasn't dead,
but you were close.
My heart did not stop. I just literally got blown up and was watching the entire thing from about 30 feet above the vehicle. And there was all kind, and maybe it was a second.
Maybe
it felt like a week.
Yeah.
There's no time on that side, bro.
No. Well, I mean, you just take the words of your creator seriously. It's like if somebody is the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end, then that side of the universe, that dimension, time has no meaning because you can see it all at once.
No. In fact, when we start doing Paranormal Pop, we can actually talk about subjects like
Paranormal Pop.
We could talk about subjects like this.
Oh, we're going to be doing some traveling for that. But first things first.
Oh, yeah.
Suck a dick!
Suck a dick! Listen, I'm sorry.
I'm going to get my bag of Skittles.
I'm sorry I'm all spun up today. I mean, Murphy, putting his dick in my ass.
Dude.
You throwing penises at me. It's all fucked up, man.
Dude, if you guys like Spun Up Pop, because I know you guys love Spun Up Top, hashtag get spun up. Send it out there. Share this on your social media. We got 843 people watching, but only 284 likes. That is pathetic. Smash that like button. Let them know you're here because Susan don't like us, and she don't like that you like us.
Yeah. I know we're gonna get demonetized for that rant on chick cops and soldiers.
Chicks should never be caught. Oh, Susan's back at home like,
Well, first of all,
she's going to need the whole box of tampons to mop up that butt hurt.
I actually am in communication on, not on a regular basis, but in the past with like half a dozen RIs who were working at Ranger School when those women, stunning and brave as they were, made it through there. Okay. They changed the MOI for the course and took out all the stuff where you could get hurt.
Yep.
Like some of the rock climbing and the hand-to-hand combat. It was 2 8 hours a day, and literally I got slammed on the ground 300 times a day. I was punched in the face, kicked in the balls. It sucked. I had my face ground in the mud. Dude, it was terrible. They taught us how to eye gouge. Literally, put your thumb in a dude's eye and go, ah. Of course, luckily I didn't get hurt, but some guys got hurt, man.
Could be worse.
Now, can you imagine Mrs. 120-pound chick getting slammed on the ground 300 times in a day for 2 days?
Hey, for some women, that's a typical Thursday night, except the ground is a mattress and they're counting ceiling tiles.
I would have to concur with that. definitely would have to concur. Hang on,
You know, that's what come swallow a heels up, pull my Harris is thinking about every time she walks behind Joe Biden up or down a set of stairs. Like, I'm going to make you pay for all that. I'm going to make you pay for every drop of bazooka juice I ever had to swallow to get to where I am. You white oppressor. Where?
Oh, my God.
You demented sack of shit. You don't even know what the AFT is because it's really the ATF. You dumb son of a bitch. And you're the one who wants to pass executive order gun control. Wow.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Holy guacamole. But yeah, well, going all the way back to the chick cop who started this whole rant that's been going on for quite a while now. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, BIPOC, I guess you want to, is the new thing now, black and female, person of color, whatever have you. And so what do other stunning and brave, duly elected people of color who happen to be bearers of the vagine have to say about it? Right in our own backyard, Middle East 2.0. Squad leader Rashida Tlaib calls for complete anarchy. Demands no more police or prisons following Dante Wright's death. I'll show you the tweet here. It wasn't an accident. Policing in our country is inherently and intentionally racist. Okay. Black dude resisting arrest and attempting to flee the scene with a record, shot by a black woman. Dante Wright was met with aggression and violence. No, he wasn't. I am done with those who condone government-funded murder. No more policing, incarceration, and militarization. It cannot be reformed.
All right, let's get something straight here. All right, now, first of all, I understand the frustration that everyone has at the police, but their anger is misguided.
A little bit.
They are, listen, this is the way it works. You have a guy at a desk. He's called a prosecutor. He decides, that guy's an ass bag. Goes to the judge. I would like to have a warrant to have that individual arrested.
Boom.
And you know what? I know that he did this one crime, but I'm going to add 16 more onto it. Why? Because I can. So I'm going to deny his constitutional rights. You can't defend yourself against 16, 18 charges, which 2/3 of them are victimless. So why are you getting mad at the cops? The prosecutor and the judge gives the warrant. The prosecutor hands the paper to the cops and says, pick this guy up. And they go and do it because it's their job. People need to throw an absolute flying crossbody cock block on the front yards of every prosecutor in America, and then get in your car, go to the judge's house, and do some goddamn donuts in his front yard. Get pissed off. And and another thing. All of that qualified immunity bullshit, they basically get to violate your constitutional rights, and you can't do anything about it. It is so bad. Governor Cuomo, they are arguing if he killed 20,000 or 45,000 people with his bullshit orders to put sick people in rest homes.
Ugh.
And they can't do anything to him because,
qualified immunity.
That's genocide. That is genocide right there.
Yeah.
That is some bullshit.
Without a doubt.
That's what people need to get pissed about. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to calm down now.
Yeah.
Well, my blood pressure is probably like 140 over 95.
Are we really going to be worried about these criminals literally, wrestling with the cops, resisting arrest, attempting to flee the scene, people like Jacob Blake literally going for a weapon in the car, which is quite possibly what could have been happening here.
Yes.
And we're not going to pay attention to the tens of thousands of people. 40% of the official, totally not inflated death toll from the EAU caused by 5 governors.
I know.
God.
That's a lot of dead people. I'm getting so spun up, man. This God damn it.
It sucks.
It's not enough beer. There's not enough beer.
And apparently we're not the only ones getting spun up. Because, of course, every time something like this happens, this is the reaction you get. BLM protesters shut down Manhattan Bridge in New York City in solidarity with Dante Wright, a criminal who resisted arrest and attempted to flee the scene, and admittedly got shot by an overzealous cop who clearly was in way over her head.
All right. This is what I have to say about this. Sooner or later, they are going to get their wish, and they're going to dissolve the police. And then we're going to have a situation like Syria.
Oh,
we're going to have
bad news.
29 different factions going
Factions?
factions, whatever.
Factions.
Factions going after each other and like committing all kinds of atrocities. You're going to have posses and mobs. It is going to be utter pandemonium. And that's why you need to join Popp's Preppers.
Yes.
So you can to get the hell out of the way, how to maintain a low profile, and get the hell out of Dodge. Just saying.
Without a doubt. Because
I just sent out my first newsletter today, Annie.
There you go. And just to let you guys know, like the stuff that the media is going to show you is stuff like this, because all of this stuff is what happens during the day. You know, here's the tweet here. They're just showing people peacefully walking, shutting down the bridge, what have you. I mean, never mind everybody who actually has to go to work, people who have jobs.
Or an ambulance.
Things like that. Yeah, if an ambulance has to come through. I mean, we're just going to ignore that entirely.
Yeah.
But I really do need to have some butts just on standby. Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
We need to start doing that.
Yeah, we need some butts for shits and giggles.
But the butts have to be in yoga pants.
Yeah, yoga pants.
We don't want to get in trouble from YouTube.
Yeah, evidently, Miley Cyrus can swing naked on a wrecking ball, and that's totally okay for children. But a woman in a bikini with all of the naughty bits covered up, that's just too much.
Totally
at least on our channel.
Yeah, totally unacceptable.
Totally. But when the moon comes out and the sun goes away, the freaks come out at night.
Here we go.
MSNBC films thugs looting Dollar Tree. Looters notice and attack the MSNBC on live TV. Right. Tell them to go the F home.
No, first of all, there's a big difference between attack and harass.
Yes.
If they were attacked, in my book, people die and go to the hospital.
Well, should we take a look at the video?
Yes.
All right, let's check it out. I'm going to hit play here, and we'll go on over to it.
Dollar Tree.
Walking through the parking lot with carts full of stuff, and you can see people going in and out. But let's focus back there on the police department, because people are going to come in if we're seeing this happening here.
We're seeing this happening here.
Over there, you can see the police, after hours of being patient, I guess you could say, they started firing tear gas. The crowd is now dispersed.
Why do I get the feeling that this dude is the bedtime storyteller at his house? He sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
I don't know, man.
But they're not going home, Rachel.
They're not going home. And then he found a pot of honey and decided he was just going to dunk his fucking head right into it.
Here in the streets. They're still here. They're still here.
Oh, here they come.
Okay, easy. Come on, easy.
Oh, I love how they cut away from it like it's going to just completely eliminate the fact that you can hear these people being unruly.
Well, they're being unruly. Okay, you're not hearing boom, boom, boom. And dude's like hitting the ground and crying for their mother. Yeah, it's not being attacked.
There's more here. There's more. Let's check it out.
I want to hear it. I want to hear fists on face.
Tell me what happened.
The police are now firing on homes that are just across the street that have nothing to do with nothing.
Allegedly, I'm not seeing any camera on that.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so they were not attacked.
There was no attack.
Attacking. Well, they're attacking MSNBC on live TV and telling them to go home. So attacking. Well, if telling people to patriotically and peacefully walk down to the Capitol is insurrection, I suppose this is attacking.
Okay, now listen. When this gets to the point where it turns into a two-way rifle range, the media's lives aren't going to be worth spit.
They already aren't.
No. They're not getting shot. They're not getting burned out of their vehicles. I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Somebody's going to be signed up for some extreme chiropractic, or at the very least, they're going to think they need a JFK haircut, a little off the top. Speaking of which, I got my new Popp hat from the Streamlabs merch store. It actually is pretty damn comfortable. We're trying to get these hats made on crypto fashion because I still think $30 a hat is a little on the egregious side. But we're going to try to stick with small businesses, and especially because I don't anticipate us being with Streamlabs much longer at this rate.
Yeah. If we find a good alternative, we'll figure something out.
But back to the point of the media being just clowns. Honk, honk. News conference attendees actually order police chief not to use riot to describe a riot after the fatal shooting of Dante Wright. Individuals interjected, "Don't do that! That was no riot!" You're going to lecture the cop about what a riot is?
You got people breakdancing on a cop car.
A little bit.
And that's just one picture. And
this is during the day. Yeah. Usually they don't start getting this unruly until the freaks come out.
Yep.
Is there a video of this? There's got to be. Oh, yeah, here it is. Let's check it out.
One final question. What was your decision to issue a dispersal order while they were peacefully protesting in front of the police station? What led to you to issue a dispersal order?
Peacefully protesting, lighting fires, jumping up on cars and kicking the windshield, trying to break them. Yeah, totally peaceful.
Order, and then on the back end of that 10-minute dispersal order, then to issue out CO2 canisters and gas for the crowd.
So,
can you talk to us about that?
Just so everybody's clear, I was front and center at the protest, at the riot. We did not.
There was a riot. Don't do that. There was no riot.
There was. So.
Wait a minute. So the people in the media are telling the cop what he can and cannot say.
People who weren't there. Trying to tell him, the chief of police, what he saw.
You know what? If he had a hair on his balls, he would have looked at the people saying that and said, "Get the fuck out of this briefing right now."
I mean, he corrected him, but it was just about as limp and impotent as Joe Biden's penis.
Move on. This is
not to mention every speech that he gives.
This is so infuriating.
Do you want to hear the rest of this, or are you just done and you want to move on?
Let's do some super chats.
Let's do some super chats.
I'm like literally, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
If you guys want to see everything in its complete context, like I said, after the stream, there's going to be a link that'll take you to redonkulas.com, where there will be a blog entry with this complete stream and all of the sources archived for your pleasure, if you know what I mean.
Do law. We always show our receipts.
We always show our receipts. Independent Corax. I live in the Georgia mountains looking for a rifle to reach out and say hello to someone with. What is a better caliber, 308 or 762? And what is a good platform for that round, looking for accuracy and range?
Then you want to go 6.5 Creedmoor, Ruger Precision.
Boom.
Yeah.
Now that is a good answer.
I hypothetically have one that fell in the lake.
Oh yeah, I mean it didn't stand a chance. It bubbled all the way to the bottom, down with the mermaids.
Totally
and the
gone. Totally gone.
Where's your sad trombone, dude? You got it up there somewhere, right?
Where is it? Where's it? Is it? No, that's not it.
That's what? Fail.
Sorry.
Fail. There we go. So now I feel like all is right with the world. Fuck you, Streamlabs. Nobody you know donated $4.99. Y'all should invite Mike from American Contingency on as a guest. He's a retired Special Forces dude.
Sure, right, set it up.
Yeah, set it up. Let us know what his email is or contact information if you got it. Redonkulas12@gmail.com. We'll reach out to anybody. We're still trying to hook shit up with Red Pill Married. I think Hammerhand has his contact info, so I'm going to talk to him and try to get that. And I'm looking down here. Ascot Man commented, "I'm going to miss Lauren's milkers." Yeah, me too. She didn't bring him out to play, though, today, man. No. Like for the 5 seconds that we got the video to work, I was like, I love you, but that's disappointing.
What are you going to do, man? It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes.
Yeah, it is what it is. Not every day can be,
I know.
Just saying. What do we got here? Next one up. I'm scrolling down to make sure I didn't miss anything because, Streamlabs. Stephen Kent with a $10 donation. Post Streamlabs contact info. Yep, it's support@streamlabs.com. You're welcome.
Do it.
We'll climb so far up their ass they'll need a colonoscopy to remove us.
Nice.
Polska Bob with a $25 donation. It seems like that's his perennial
That's fine.
donation.
That's cool.
There. Pop and Blake, beer money.
Yeah.
Blake is for the chat. If we see some button bullshit going on, I want everybody to unlike their like, then relike it, and let's see if they F with us again. Yeah, that was weird. I never thought I would see algorithmic manipulation
In real time.
right in front of my face. I mean, it was like 600 some odd likes. All of a sudden, boom, 520. Whoa!
What are we at now?
We are currently at 915 watchers and 495 likes. We just crossed 500. But dudes, hit that like button. It's one of the only things, along with sharing this stream on your social media, that actually breaks through YouTube's algorithmic BS.
I wonder if these guys come here to watch me get spun up.
I think the answer to that is a resounding yes.
Because, I turn into that old NCO and I just start yelling.
Well,
And I'm just brutally honest.
and there's another reason why they tune in.
Yeah. Ah, man, that went right in my sleeve, you bastard. Dude, that was like 1 in a million.
Caught it. I think that's about it. Yep. All right, we're all good with the rest here. Island Hermit RP with a donation. Do you guys think we're going to get another summer of love? Fiery but mostly peaceful protests?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really see Chauvin being convicted on the evidence they have.
70% chance that he will not be convicted.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen the video. We can see from another vantage point that his knee was not on his neck. We know that he was trained to do that. And we know that Floyd had enough fentanyl in his system to kill a small horse. So
Well, not only that, but the prosecutor literally shot himself in the foot half a dozen times just putting his evidence forward.
of course he did. The dude who turned out to be Floyd's freaking dealer. Like, well, I don't want to testify because if I do, then I'm probably going to go jail. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, they're probably going to hit him with a third-degree felony.
That one might actually stick. All over your face, neck, back, and thighs. Else knows. These people's houses and their corruption is the least bad thing they do with their contributors' money. Probably correct.
Well, let's see.
He says, keep looking at where the rest of that money goes.
Well, first of all, at the stunning and brave protests that were taking place,
Stunning and brave.
they had buses show up that made soup. They had buses that showed up that were basically hospitals.
Yep.
And then some of them were actually caught transporting weapons to these stunning and brave protests.
Well, not to mention like the pallets of bricks and easily thrown rocks and stuff like that stationed outside of businesses.
Correct.
Like, that's not standard constitution or not the constitution construction protocol, right? You just leave the shit out for where anybody can get it out on the sidewalk and
I'm
throw
going
it.
to be honest here.
God.
I, in my entire life, have never seen any construction supplies left in the open. Normally, when they do that, there is pylons around it. It's surrounded with tape or something to keep people away from it. I have never seen raw materials like that just dropped off in the middle of nowhere like that. Conveniently on street corners.
Yeah. Damn it.
Just saying. Just saying.
Even the people who came there to rabble rouse and cause shit were taking video of it like, oh man, this is a setup right here.
I know.
You guys got to do better than that. Oh. If you guys didn't see that video, I as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, this really is bigger than any of us. And that's why you got to call it out.
Yep.
Yep. Robert Howell with a donation. She reminds me of Sally Struthers. Save the children as I buy. Reminds me of South Park on her.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Alex Patino. Don't forget also that California-stan lawmakers want to tax companies for 10 years after they leave the state.
There's absolutely no way they're going to be able to do that.
And he says, all I got to say is good luck, California losers.
I'm serious.
Wow.
Like, you leave the state, and you're like, I don't live there. I don't do business there. Fuck you. And they can't do it.
No, there is no way they could ever make that stick in court. Not in a million years.
Well, you know, with the way the judges are now, they're all traitors. Who knows?
True story, and especially in California, Stan. They have no idea what the Constitution is. The only time they actually look at it is when they look down to see what they're wiping their asses with.
Yep.
SR Kid 12. Hey, Blake, now is a good time to plug the alt tech sites again. Yes, we are on tons of alt tech sites. MGTOW.tv, Odyssey, Rumble, Brighteon, BitChute. BitChute is our largest alt tech presence at current, and I want to say Odyssey is close behind.
Coming up close, yeah?
Well, not that close. It's about 14,000 behind, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And we are the #1 subscribed channel on MGTOW.tv.
All right.
I'm not sure if we actually crossed #1 in views yet, but we were on the cusp. The cusp. Shark dentures. I always felt time-related that when the Bible says God created the universe in 6 days, a day to an eternal deity, probably an epic.
Could be 1 billion years, man. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You ever see the movie Noah? The one with Russell Crowe that was directed by Darren Aronofsky about 5 years ago? I thought that showed like the evolution creation of man sequence that was done almost in single frames where something climbs out of the ocean and everything, and then all of a sudden boom, man appears. That shit needs to be taught in film school, and it was a beautiful way of actually showing how it might go down.
Listen, we don't know everything.
No.
There's all kinds of shit that goes on in the real world. People are catching stuff on camera. It can't be explained. And here's the beautiful part. If you talk about it, people think you're some kind of crazy bastard.
Well, and you go off on like long rants too, so.
I'm just saying. I've seen some crazy shit, and I'm not afraid to talk about it.
I know. And that's another reason why dudes turn in. They want to see you get drunk, they want to see you get spun up, and they want to hear you talk about shit that they want paranormal pop.
Paranormal pop.
Paranormal pop. The Bacon 223. They took out hand-to-hand combat, winning. No,
They did. They took out hand-to-hand combat.
It's not like you have to fight in the military or anything. It's not like you may have to engage in that activity at some point, right?
Yeah, and we also fought with knives, e-tools, and bayonets.
Yeah. And then we're just going to take all that out because it might hurt somebody's feelings.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Well,
Jail.
they might get hurt and have to leave the course.
Yeah. It might get hurt.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way a single mother, 38 years old, passed the Ranger school that I went to. No fucking way.
Not in a million years.
No.
Not in a million years.
No.
Aiden Hill with $20 Australian Aussie here. At the start of the Kung Flu, my university suggested that I move 1,700 kilometers back home. On the plus side, got to hang out with my awesome dad and brothers and avoid most of the coof. On the downside, I had to deal with psycho mom. Uh-oh.
Well,
You have to tell us all about your psycho mom sometime, Aiden.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of my own mother. So what are you going to say? I feel your pain.
I'm not a fan of my own mom.
I love her, but we're not friends, and I don't respect her. Just saying.
After you told the story about when you gave her 6 weeks notice
Almost 7.
to pack and get ready to move out, and then you showed up and not one thing was packed.
Not one fucking thing.
Not one. Wow.
Yeah. I had 13 whoas there.
Who was?
And I'm not going to insult them by saying, hey, you got to pack my mom's britches. I said, nope. Dump it all on the ground and move the furniture. She can move it later.
Damn right.
That's exactly what I did.
The Ravens Tavern. Time has no meaning except for the meaning you give time. Ravenhawk, 1999. It's
All
a
right,
bamboo rum night, I think. Spun up pop is the best pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trump Willis is my name, not to be confused with Bruce Trump or whatever. I don't know. Not the prosecutor or the judge's fault or even the cops. It is the lawmakers' fault for making so many unconstitutional laws that allow the corruption to go on and on in the justice system, but politicians distract from it.
That's absolutely well. That's. I would say you're correct.
Yeah, qualified immunity needs to go. Whoever came up with that, extreme
Especially
chiropractic.
when they do blatant shit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
How many tens of thousands of elderly need to be massacred by, gubernatorial policies before we start holding these people accountable? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yep.
100,000? 200,000? Or is it like it was over in Germany in the 1930s? We don't care while you're killing your own people. It's when you start killing people next door that we're like, no, we got to get our hands dirty. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Like Pol Pot killed how many millions? Stalin killed how many millions?
They don't even know how many he killed.
Yeah.
They don't have a number.
Well, the mass graves, I'm
He
sure, are just
starved
everywhere.
a whole portion of his country.
Yeah.
He starved them.
Yeah. And he would
death.
send two soldiers into a battleground with one rifle, and the front guy, could keep shooting until he gets killed, and then the guy behind him who had, the extra rounds, he just picks it up and keeps going after he gets killed.
It wasn't just two. They sent whole waves of guys to their death.
Ugh. No, I'm not saying it would be a whole wave of dudes, but it would be one rifle for every two dudes, and that's it.
That did happen, but not as often as that one movie portrayed.
Well, it was still pretty fucked up to watch. It should never be on the table. If you want to win a war, that should never be on the table.
I'm not going to say it should, and I'm not saying it shouldn't, but it was very desperate times.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Just saying,
That's what
I hope
happens
to
when you
God
go
I
to war
never
with us.
find myself in a situation like that.
Nah.
I'll be very unhappy, and if I live, the people who sent me there are going to die.
That's why socialist countries can't win wars.
Oh, they can for a little while.
For a little while. But long haul, nah, that's not going to work out well for you. Evil Zombie Tail, about to become an Apache pilot in the U.S. Army. Now what?
I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. If shit gets fucking crazy and you're in that Apache and they tell you to open up on the crowds or anybody with that 30 mic chain gun, you're probably going to have a target on your back for the rest of your life if you do that.
Fun.
I mean, I listen, I was in a tower at Abu Ghraib. I saw the Apache evaporate an entire convoy of bad guys staging to attack us.
Just pink mist.
Like literally the upper body, there's like an arm, a leg, a head flies off, and you can see like the legs still connected to the hip bone fall over.
Ooh.
It was insane. And then I had to go out in the zombie patrol
Juicy.
and try to fingerprint and like get eye scans for all these. It was utter it's nightmare fuel. It's utter nightmare fuel.
Horror.
It's beyond horror.
Woo.
Because you're going out there and like these people like literally had just got like whacked.
Ugh.
So they're steaming, bubbling, like there was like a torso with like the head half blown off, still breathing. I'm like, oh God.
Smells like bacon.
No, it was terrible. I mean, I still have nightmares about that.
Oh, I can only imagine, good sir. Deploribus Rex. Hang in there, Pop. It'll get better when all hell breaks loose and you're soon ruling over your own province as a warlord.
I'm going to be honest. If shit goes south, I'm going to do everything in my power to basically stand the Republic back up.
Yep.
That's the oath I swore, and that's just the way it's going to be.
Amen. Irish Lover, 7745, and he says, Raspberry Beret.
Gay!
Raspberry Beret. So we're going Prince tonight, huh? That's good times.
Yeah.
Hey, but Purple Rain, it may not be for everybody, but it's got a nice set of tits in it.
Here's the funny part. It's like I literally wore every beret the Army has to offer. including like the MFO NATO beret.
And when you get really drunk, you'll stack them all on top of your head.
Nah.
Nah.
I got them in a box somewhere.
Just saying.
I'll just dump them in my casket when I'm dead.
You're getting buried. You're not getting cremated.
I don't know. I'm kicking it around. I might get cremated in a refrigerator box.
In a refrigerator box.
And then
Yeah.
And then I can have my ashes put into like a model of a Viking ship, and then we could set it on fire and blow it up. And then we can everyone there can have steaks and booze until they can't walk home.
Everybody's going to have funny stories about your ass, that's for sure.
Yep. Just saying.
Got quite a few of my own.
I don't want to have what happened to Robin Williams, where they just slink off and they
just slink
they
off.
They slink off and have have him like cremated. Nobody says anything because everyone involved knew they were culpable in his death. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was pretty reprehensible.
Yeah, I'll never forgive his family for that. That's just bullshit.
Ugh. LP 999. What's going on in our country? As a black man, I am tired of BLM. BLM is trying to make money off of people's emotions. They are the true supremacists. Shaking my head.
Well, here's the bad part here is if we don't check BLM, they're going to kick off a race riot, a race war.
Oh, they're trying.
And I'm going to tell you, it is not going to go well for them. In the beginning, they'll be fine, but then once it gets rolling, it will be ugly. I don't want that to happen. I hope we can rail those people in because this is stupid.
You would think that more people by now would be woken up to this shit. To over $2 billion in damage, 36 people killed. And the media
it's just more than that.
They just throw it away.
There's a whole bunch of people.
That's just what we can confirm.
Okay, yeah, all right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, there is confirmed 36 people dead. It's confirmed $2 billion in maybe not damage, but insurance claims for damage. That's the only way that we can actually quantify it.
They're not going to pay those claims. They're not going to pay a lot of them. Because if the city decided to stand down the cops and not take action to stop it, the city's liable.
Yeah. Ugh.
And that's the argument they're going to use.
Of course. It's what they do. I don't know, they don't even bend the truth anymore. They'll basket fuck it and bend it into a pretzel and distort the living crap out of it and blow a bunch of bazooka juice on its face until it can't see anymore. And then they try to send it home to be with its mother.
Yeah, we have to do the anti-commercial for USAA.
Oh, yeah. We need to do just a whole stream on USAA.
Yeah, those guys are assholes.
Because if there's one thing that's going to get you spun up, it's going to be USAA. I can see you fighting the urge right now. You want some more cold brew, bro?
No.
More cold brew?
All right, just a little bit more.
Girlfriend shaped like a dick, bro.
Such an
asshole. Construction management. What is your guys' opinion on the newest ATF administration head who was part of the Waco incident?
That's
part
fucked
for the
up.
course.
All right, no. All right, first of all. All right, let's talk about Waco. Here we go. David Koresh, whatever his name is, jogged 3 to 5 miles 5 times a week. He ran out the front of his house, would turn right for 5 miles or left for 3. There's absolutely no reason they could have rolled up on him, had a sock full of nickels, slapped him in the head and threw him in the back seat, and nobody would have to have died.
Nice.
So that whole thing reeks of incompetence. The people who died in that horrible fire did not need to die because that the CS grenades they were using, they set shit on fire. They almost burned Regensburg down on Fort Lewis, which was our mount site, by using CS grenades and throwing them through windows. So it's utter, and now that guy's running the show. Bullshit. All right. All right.
Well, it's par for the course. When you're hiding with Biden, you can count on a legacy, waving fields of failure as far as the eye can see.
But like, if I was running this show, I'd be like, so he goes jogging? Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, you got that sack of nickels? All right, you and Bob tomorrow, hit him in the head, arrest him, bring him in here.
Call it good.
Yeah. Don't be drunk.
Don't be drunk. Screw it. Let's head over to hiding with Biden.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Give me a little break here.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Give me a break here.
Oh my God, here we go.
It really is quite amazing just how much crap there is with Joe Biden. It seems like once you think this dude can't fail enough, he always finds some other way to do it.
No, he spent a whole career failing up.
Yeah.
Failing up.
Just like his vice president did. Nice.
Sorry.
But in case you guys haven't heard the great news from our most popular president ever, Joe Biden to announce 6 executive actions on gun control, including red flag laws for states to model. Not gonna happen.
All right, now, well, first of all, I just want to say this. He is not a dictator, and what he says is not a law.
No, the last one was the dictator, right? Yeah. Or the evil orange man, he was the dictator. Never mind, this dude signed more executive orders in his first fucking 48 hours than most presidents do in their whole 4 years.
Yeah. Okay, now the red flag laws. All right, don't even get started on this. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
All right. All right, listen.
Drink more.
There are crazy assholes out there. All right? And we take their guns away. There's a whole process that you go through to do it. Now, these red flag laws, or red fag laws is what I want to call them.
Uh-oh. I'm going to get banned.
One, anyone can report you.
Anyone. And it could be for bullshit reasons. There was a freaking doctor recently who got red flag laws reported on him from people who were like leaving him bad reviews on Yelp.
Yes.
Come on.
And you don't have the right to face your accuser. They report you, they show up, they take your shit, and it's gone.
And
I mean, that violates, like...
Yeah, and in a COVID-afflicted world where the bureaucracy is thicker than ever, you might get a court date to contest it in, what, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years?
Hell, they can even call in red flag laws like, you know, Jimmy Ray down the block's not wearing his mask enough, so let's just call in and say he's carrying a gun or he's kind of squirrely.
Ugh.
You're going to have people getting killed over this?
Bullshit!
Yeah, it is so unconstitutional. It is insane!
Jail.
Oh my, get me spun up! God damn it.
And the 6 executive actions include the Justice Department within 30 days will issue a proposed rule to help stop the proliferation of ghost guns.
All right, now first of all...
Who are you going to call?
All right, now, right, as it stands right now, it is not illegal to make a ghost gun if you don't plan on selling it, number one. Number two, there are not that many of them out there. This is not a national emergency.
No. And think of it this way. This isn't going to do shit. Okay?
No.
When I first heard the term ghost guns, I thought it was a freaking joke. But you know how many people are actually in prison for gun crimes who owned their firearm legally?
I have no idea.
7%.
Wow.
That's it.
That's it?
So who the hell is this going to help?
Yeah. That's 93% of them from people who stole their guns.
The Justice Department within 60 days will issue a proposed rule to make clear when a device marketed as a stabilizing brace effectively turns a pistol into a short-barreled rifle, subject to the requirements of the National Firearms Act.
Well, first of all...
adding a support to a gun doesn't make it a rifle.
All right, now, I'm going to be honest. All right. there's a lot of these pistols that were legally purchased and are floating around out there right now. So they're going to do this, going to turn all those people into felons overnight.
Yep.
Bullshit.
And that's really the whole idea.
This is going to blow up in their face. That is not good.
They are trying to make it legal to persecute law-abiding citizens. Pure and simple.
And that is the cornerstone of tyranny. That's tyranny 101 right there.
And these are the same people trying to league up with multinational billion-dollar corporations to violate your First, Second, Fourth Amendment, and
the 14th,
patient privacy laws with their COVID passport
also
bullshit.
The 14th Amendment due process.
Yeah.
All right, so like he literally...
Well, they are Title IX already.
Yeah.
already does that.
He literally like went to Tyrant 101 for this. I mean, that is the cornerstone of tyranny right there.
Yep. I mean, in one hand, you got tyranny, in the other hand, you got fascism, and on the other hand, you got leftists who claim to hate both, cheering it on and voting for it.
That's right. Wish in one hand, shit in the other, and tell me which one fills up first.
The Justice Department within 60 days will publish model red flag legislation for states, which is weapons-grade bullshit. Red flag laws allow family members or law enforcement to petition a court order temporarily barring people in crisis from accessing firearms if they present a danger to themselves or others. Doesn't say in there that you can just make up whatever the hell you like, because that's exactly what's going to wind up happening.
Tip line is not truth line.
No.
In fact, that's the cornerstone of administrative violence. So we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah. The administration is investing in evidence-based community violence interventions, just like VAWA and the pink tax and the wage gap are all evidence-based.
Correct.
Stuff in the community, right?
Like literally, under VAWA, some of these women are getting divorced. Like, I feel threatened. And the guy's getting
wait.
He's getting like all kinds of restraining orders and shit because of her feelings.
Feelings are not facts. And facts don't give a shit about
the VAWA laws just trash the Constitution as well.
Ugh.
They need to go away.
Go away. I mean, it shouldn't exist anymore anyway because
they're equal to us.
Biological sex is a social construct, right?
Yeah, they're equal to us.
And they're passing legislation with that in mind. So
there you go.
Some consistency in your completely inconsistent views would be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Amen.
The Justice Department will issue an annual report on firearms trafficking. Oh, so they can pull
do
another
that already.
Yeah, they can pull another Fast and Furious then, right?
Well, yeah.
So that way, at least you know that you're giving away automatic weapons to cartels and stuff. At least you know where they're going.
All right, hang on. I listen. What do you think happens to all of the M16A1s that were rotated out in the late 80s and early 90s? So the whole Army and the National Guard got all new weapons. And then all of the old M16A1s, they just kind of went somewhere. And where do you think those go?
To the North
They go
Pole.
in boxes, and they get sent to wherever the alphabet agencies wanted to go.
Yep.
All right.
Somebody says Pete Venkman had a ghost gun. That is correct.
I don't even know what that is.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it. The president will nominate David Chipman to serve as the director of the ATF.
Okay.
Or if you're a fan of Stunning and Brave Joe Biden, the AFT.
All right. Yeah, he's such an idiot.
I mean, look at him. This is a dude who doesn't even know where he is.
But of all the executive orders, that is the only valid one that's there. Because he
has the permission to do that.
He has the power to hire and fire whoever he wants.
Yep.
I agree. I don't like the guy he picked. I think he's an incompetent murdering bastard.
Of course.
But, hey, that's his pick. It is.
And he didn't just say AFT once. He said it twice.
Today, I'm proud to nominate David Chipman to serve as the director of the AFT.
They should call him David Shitman.
Oh, my God.
Don't die on me, bro.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And there's more.
Stop.
David knows the AFT well.
Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop. Oh.
Somebody said that Joe Biden looks like Jeff Dunham's puppet Walter.
He does.
He does.
He does. Oh my God, there's a hand up his ass right now. I can see it.
Shut the hell up.
He's just a walking ATM for the left.
I mean, look at him. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah, they need to shut Walmart down.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And just remember, when Biden was on the campaign trail for what, 2 days? When he was supposed to be campaigning for president, and he spent the rest of the time in his basement, attempting to solicit an erection out of himself with pills and Oranpay.
I sent you a meme on this.
Yes. Joe Biden, don't forget, when he was confronted on this very issue, Joe Biden screams at Michigan union worker, "You're full of shit, corn pop," when confronted about taking away Second Amendment rights. We got receipts.
There we go.
These union workers that have been working countless hours under the Trump administration, I'd like you to explain how you plan to not only keep us working, but how you intend on getting the union vote when there's a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish your Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
Now, shush.
Oh my God.
Wow, you're full of shit. Well, yeah. How presidential. I thought the last guy was supposed to be the one who wasn't presidential, and we were a laughing stock of the world. Meanwhile, this douchebag tells union people that he doesn't work for them, that they're full of shit, and then he actually does get shunned by other world leaders who refuse to even talk to him. But the last guy, he was the laughing stock. Yeah. Oh God, give me a break.
Well, did you just what's his name? That guy.
What guy?
The guy who runs the newspaper, and he's always busting people out on secret camera and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about James O'Keefe, Project Veritas?
He literally has the second in command of CNN on tape.
Admitting to propaganda?
Admitting to creating propaganda to remove Trump.
Of course. I mean, we all knew that. Them admitting it now, even if it's on, candid camera, is like, oh, okay.
I don't care what they say.
I already knew.
A guy who hid in his basement, had his wife talk for him, couldn't get more than 100 people at his rallies. Somehow, who admitted to like the largest voting fraud thing in history.
81 million votes.
Got more votes than any president in history. How goddamn stupid do you think we are?
Never happened.
Oh my God.
And if
hypothetically, I may have listen. All right. Hypothetically, I may have.
May have.
Or may not have.
Uh-oh.
Looked at actual packets and that went from a certain voting machine at Cobo Hall and communicated in real time overseas. Maybe hypothetically. Just saying. And all of that information went to Giuliani. Hypothetically.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
It is God, it's blatant. Jesus Christ.
And if you honestly think that this dude was elected,
he was installed.
I got a soundbite for you.
F you and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fucked your mama. I'll fuck up all your kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World. You and your friends. Fuck all y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, I'm sweating. My God, that was great.
If you guys remember back in the day, but back in the golden days of YouTube, if you ever watched Equals 3, where Ray William Johnson, that used to be the funniest shit out there. Back when, jokes were allowed to be offensive and you could make fun of anybody. My son, who's 6, loves it. So the other night, we're just putting on a random episode so he can calm down. We're getting ready to put him to bed, and I always read to him every night. And that video comes on and he starts bleeping and everything, and he's supposed to be yelling at his kids. This is a dude who's
He's
5-year-old kid.
5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, his kid's in kindergarten, and they're like, "Oh, my kids don't like because I'm fat." I'm like, and then he goes up on this tear screaming at his own kids. I was laughing so damn hard in front of my kid, like I couldn't even pretend like you shouldn't be laughing at this, son. I was the worst dad in the world that night.
Oh my God, that's great.
But it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty, and that is why it is now in the sound pad, and it is staying there.
I wish we could bring back that comedy.
Yeah, because what they call comedy now,
it's not funny.
No, it's painfully unfunny.
Yeah,
we're going to give an Emmy nomination to Samantha Bee, the antidote to laughter.
Whatever. Hey, I got to take a piss, so play the thing.
Oh, Pop's going to take a piss. Uh-oh. All right, Pop's going to take a piss. So we're going to take a quick little break here, and then we're going to go, we're going to talk about how the state governments are actually fighting back against this unconstitutional bullshit.
And now, performing another classical work, the Great Wackarotti.
Oh God, this is making me burp like a motherfucker. I'm going out.
And we're back. Pop is coming. It's like you take exactly 15 seconds longer than the piss break video. I can't help it, man.
I got a squirrel bladder.
Yes, you do.
I can't help it.
But we are going to talk about some of the ways that these governors are actually fighting back against this weapons-grade bullshit. Tennessee governor signs constitutional carry bill into law that now makes 20 states that are actually standing up for what the Constitution actually
What
means.
were the numbers that I said were always popping in my head? 36 and 38.
Yep. I would love
Mark
it if
my words.
I would love it if we got up to 38 states with constitutional carry.
Somehow, those two numbers unfold in this fucking clusterfuck before us.
It's gonna happen.
Somehow, I don't know. They just keep popping in my head.
Yep. And then, piggybacking on the Georgia outrage, which apparently Will Smith and Antoine Fuqua, whatever the hell that director's name is.
Will Smith is a cuck.
Yeah, they're pulling out of Georgia because, there's voter suppression. Did these people ever bother to actually read about the shit they pretend to care about and be outraged by?
Well, first of all, Will Smith is a cuck.
Yes.
To fuck him.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on camera and be all cordial and nice to the woman who, got into an entanglement with my son's friend.
He should have got up, did a right face,
Gone.
walked off the set, and the only time that woman should have spoke to him is through his fucking attorney.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm getting so pissed off here.
Wyoming governor signs bill that requires voter ID at polling stations.
That's the way it should be. Listen,
yes.
If I ruled the world, you would show up to vote. It would be a paper ballot. You would take a pen or a crayon or whatever the hell it is you're going to use. You write your shit in there. And then you have one of those diabetic finger pricking things and you leave a blood thumbprint on the bottom of the goddamn ballot that has your fingerprint and your DNA on it. Boom. Done deal.
Done deal. I'm totally okay with that. There was actually some leftist blue checkmark sack of garbage on Twitter not too long ago, saying that, well, I wish voting were as easy to do as guns. I'm like, oh, so you want guns to be mailed to everybody's house without ID or proof of residence or any of that shit?
Listen, this is
it
not
just
the
makes
60s.
all the sense in the world if you're an idiot.
You used to be able to do that in the 60s because you used to be able to buy them on Sears catalog and then mail them right to your house.
It goes to show you the sheer ignorance and stupidity of the people who actually, their vote counts the same as yours and mine.
Remember a certain president who received a stunning surprise haircut?
Oh, yeah.
The rifle used by the patsy
he's a patsy, all
was
right.
acquired in some crazy way like that through the mail.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 6.5 Carcano Italian rifle. And
So it smelled like garlic.
The 6.5 is stupid accurate.
Just
saying.
And these are just a few of the examples of people standing up to Biden's BS. West Virginia Attorney General promises to sue Biden admin if he enacts his gun control policies. He is not the only one. From what I understand, Arizona is now also suing the Biden administration for their complete and utter clusterfuck at the border. These, migrant detention facilities for children at 1,700% capacity.
Texas. What are you doing? Why are you not at the border stomping the guts out of people who are coming across illegally? Kick their ass. Be Texans.
Yeah.
Don't make me move down there and do it for you. Just saying.
Amen.
I hold you in high regard, okay?
Yes.
And I don't want to piss them off. I don't want to piss off Texas. I'm just saying.
You don't mess with Texas or else you go right into my axis of evil.
Listen, they have it in their constitution. They could leave the United States willy-nilly whenever the fuck they want.
Biden keeps fucking around. He's going to find out.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know. I could say some choice shit. But
You've already said quite a lot of choice shit tonight.
I know.
Hey, you know what? I'll drink to that.
How many people we have watching now?
We are at over 1,000 people.
I can't believe 1,000 people tune in to watch me flip the fuck out. Jesus Christ. What you're seeing here is the first sergeant who is not politically correct, freaking out over all the stupid shit that's going on in the bizarre world that is now our existence.
Yep.
Garbage is money.
And it is bizarre world because they're pushing this bullshit gun narrative, but only when it fits a very narrow window. Because obviously they don't care about black on black crime.
No.
I mean, when you look at white on black crime versus black on white crime, you are literally talking about a difference factor fold of 10. It is that huge of a difference.
Listen, you want to fix that shit, you get rid of no-fault divorce, you give 50-50 custody, first option, so you get fathers back in the lives of their children.
Yes.
Holy shit, it would fix so much stuff.
Yes, it would.
And it doesn't cost anything.
Yep. But this one is a heartbreaker right here because this is a story that really is not making national news, and it's because the skin colors of the victims versus the perpetrators. Former NFL pro guns down 5 people in South Carolina, including a doctor and his 2 grandchildren.
Oh my God, he killed his grandkids.
All of the victims were melanin challenged, and the shooter was not.
Wow.
Yeah, sixth person was also injured in the shooting. Authorities eventually found a suspect in his home nearby.
Why?
And of course, they said it Thursday without elaborating because there's your suspect. Yep. And he killed himself when he was done. Probably because he didn't have a father at home growing up.
Why'd he kill the grandkids, man? That's messed up.
Yeah, this is...
Listen, it breaks my heart when kids get caught in a crossfire or they get killed over stupid bullshit.
Sequoia Turner, shot by BLM protesters, protesters 7 or 8 years old.
Dude, it just breaks my heart, man.
Come on, man.
Listen, I mean, it's one thing if you're an adult and you're in the street and you're running your suck hole
Yeah.
All right. And somebody decides, hey, you know what? I'm kind of done.
Done.
Boom. That's terrible. But guess what? I write it in my book. Rarely, if ever, do you not deserve it.
That's probably true.
I mean, I feel sorry for people who just show up and they have cancer.
Yeah.
They didn't smoke. They didn't do nothing. They just have cancer. They did not deserve that. But if you're smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day,
like my dad,
from 15 to 55, and then you piss hot for cancer, well.
I love my dad. I still miss him to this day. He died when I was 20. But if that mother fornicator had kept a promise that he made to me when I was born and to my mom prior to that point to quit smoking because he smoked 2 packs a day of Lucky Strike unfiltered from the time he was a 50s teenager,
he'd still be sucking air.
He'd still be sucking air. Or maybe not. He would be beyond life expectancy at this point, but he would have had a much better go of it.
Yeah, I would say so.
He would not have gone out the way that he did, which was in a coma, sucking air through a fucking tube that was down his throat.
Listen.
Choking on morphine.
That's another thing in my book. If you can pick your death, the alternative is very unpleasant.
True story.
I'm actually rewriting that book. I just added 2 more quatrains onto it.
Good times, good times. And, of course, another thing that the media doesn't like to talk about because it doesn't really mesh well with the narrative, because they will still refuse to admit that anyone died during BLM riots. PolitiFact actually, if you do a search for it, number of people killed in BLM and Antifa protests, they will say there's no proof that 36 people were killed during these riots.
Did you?
Okay, tell that to the families.
Did you or did you not put somebody in a box that had their thinking meat ventilated or their blood pressure reduced to 0 by a piece of lead traveling at a terminal velocity?
A little bit.
Yes or no?
Or some of them were just literally chased down and beaten with blunt objects on fucking sidewalk.
Yeah,
I've seen those videos too. It's deplorable to coin a term from a stunning and brave leftist that everybody knows and loves.
All right.
Black Lives Matter led to a record number of mass shootings. The BLM riots are doing a lot more than terrorizing diners or burning down stores. The riots and the movement are killing people. And this was published in a newspaper that is not available in the U.S. That's why the internet is a beautiful thing when it decides not to be censored. New York City has blown past, and this was September last year, 1,000 shootings of all kind, individual and mass. Philly hit 1,300. Chicago hit 3,000. 3 Democrat cities alone account for over 5,000 shootings.
And the definition of a mass shooting is 2 victims or more in one shooting incident.
Yep.
They don't both have to die.
Ugh.
They just have to be wounded.
Yep. From 2014 to 2019, there was an average of 348 mass shootings. 2020, which, remember, this was published in September of last year, 438.
Wow.
Estimates were that it was going to hit 590. You know who was responsible for all that? Far left activists. Every single fucking one of them.
Those stats are going to be moved over to the alt-right.
Yeah, if they're race-based at all. Yeah, God.
Because if they're crazy, bullshit.
Check out that episode, man, the far-right boogeyman. We debunked this up, down, left, right, and every fucking shit layer in between. How the left falsifies statistics and manipulates definitions to pin far-left crimes on the right.
Amen.
It is beyond the pale.
Let's do some super chats. We've got 20 minutes to 10.
All right, 20 minutes to 10. I think we've made our points about BLM, right?
And we can actually cover this more on Thursday if we could get What's-Her-Face back.
Yeah, we'll try to get Lauren back on Thursday if we can. If we can't get her beautiful visage, we'll at least get her voice on here. Yeah. Because that was, Streamlabs, I'm coming for you. Right. I'm just saying.
Sons of bitches.
Last thing that we got here is just BLM took over the Iowa Capitol.
Where the hell
otherwise
is
known.
the insurrection charges?
Yeah, they stormed the state capitol in a move that would be described as insurrection if it were conducted by the right.
Correct.
Without a doubt. Happening now.
Is that going on right now?
No, this was last week.
That ain't right.
It ain't right.
That ain't.
No, it's not.
Like, I've already
heard enough.
I've already talked about their frustration and how I understand part of it, but they're aiming it at the wrong people.
And their frustration is based in a fiction that is being deliberately spun by a globalist, corporate, cocksucking media that has no loyalty to this country.
All right, here's another. This is a fact. A large majority of the people in prison were put there by the now, vice president.
Yep. And his vice president.
And his vice president.
Who held people in past their sentences for illegal slave labor.
So they could put out fires.
Yeah.
What a bunch of shit.
So when Joe Biden says there's no amendment that's absolute, he's also talking about the slavery amendment. Because obviously, when you want to give people an 8-year path to citizenship and just let them all come into the country willy-nilly, whether they test positive for the EIU or not, it's not because you actually care. It's because you want free serf labor for your globalist butt buddies. That's what you want. You want to be able to pay people pennies on the dollar and abuse the ever-loving shit out of them. And no one cares because you're being compassionate.
Yeah. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Bullshit!
We need to put bullshit on the soundboard.
That's going to happen. I also got to get the, okay, we're going to have to go with the big fuck off. That poor McDonald's drive-thru person.
I don't care. Fuck that thing.
All she said was, I can't give you a hash brown. And you just ruined her day.
I don't care. I don't care about people's feelings.
I don't either.
I don't care.
Hey, you're born an asshole, but...
I'm a dick by choice.
Exactly. Cross Stuff, $5 donation. Hammerhand for the win. Yes, Hammerhand. I definitely want to have him back on the show because that was some good times right there.
He's a good dude.
He is. Dynaside 13, $5. After the Wright shooting, the commies marched and blocked the interstate in Milwaukee. When Chauvin gets off on Murder 2 and 3, it's going to be very dicey. Yes, it is.
Not if the citizens decide they're had enough.
Rooftop Koreans, where are you? We need a lot of rooftop Koreans in Minnesota. But the thing is, they're going to riot whether he gets convicted or not. If he gets convicted, they're going to riot to celebrate.
I'm telling you right now, that county sheriff could deputize 500 to 1,000 people and say, I want you here on this night when they do the verdict. Anyone going crazy, I want them cuffed, stuffed, and a boot rammed right up their ass.
Do it!
And it would stop. Or you get your farmer buddy to show up with a shit spraying truck and just spray everyone who's being an asshole.
Hell yeah. Go Back to the Future on their ass.
Yeah.
To grind up a whole bunch of manure, put it into a freaking fire hose.
That is what I would do if I ran the world.
That may not have been what you meant by shit spraying truck, but I really do think that spraying people with shit would make them question coming out at night.
They have one of those. They liquefy it, and it comes out with the pressure of a fire hose, and they spray it on fields. I saw them use it in Iraq. I know it exists. You could easily shoot people with it. It would go in their mouth and eyes, and it would be pandemonium glorious. I would love to see that. I would pay money for that. Oh.
This is my happy face. Imagining that happening to these BLM panty-fascist cuckholes. Oh, it would be glorious.
Dude, I would risk getting sprayed with shit just so I could see it.
I would, take a spot next to the rooftop Koreans. I would bring salsa, a bag of chips, and binoculars, and I'd just be up there like, it's going to be great. Just watch these motherfuckers get smoked. Damn, that would be fantastic.
But the thing is, if you did that, all of the females would leave because they can't stand it.
Of course, they're going to puke.
A lot of the namby-pamby boys, they would leave because they couldn't stand it. You'd have a few hardcore guys left, and you just beat them down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Done.
Sack of nickels to the head.
They're like the zombies in a George Romero movie. They're weak. They're weak-minded. and all they want to do is eat each other.
Yeah, for the most part.
And yeah, really, all you got to do is just get any two able-bodied men to walk into that whole freaking mass, and just start clubbing them over the head. They're done.
Yeah, I love.
All they do is whack off to OnlyFans and drink Soylent all day anyway. What are they gonna do? Cry?
Fuck the hell with them.
Give me a break.
All right, let's get through these.
Seahorn, $20 Canadian. What are the best generator brands? You mother fornicator.
Mother fornicator.
It skipped up on me, man. The best generator brands for direct tie-in to a house. And you should get yourselves some Bumbu rum. It's delicious and tastes even better if you pretend it's leftist tears. Drinking straw, not recommended.
All right. First of all, I need to get up to speed on generators because I am woefully ignorant on those. So I don't have a brand for you at this time.
Well, maybe that'll be one of the next installments of Pop's Preppers.
Well, the next one is going to be antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought a whole bunch.
Which for some reason China makes woefully too much of.
Yeah. Well, I bought a whole bunch that are, for fish. But
oh, yeah. You got the ivermectin for horses.
That shit works, man.
Are you just like spreading it on toast? Or you...
No, I take it right out of the applicator.
Which looks like a dick, bro.
Shut up.
Dude law.
Caveman93 Able with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. Picked up a police scanner. The things you hear are amazing.
I know.
Highly recommend them for high SA. Here's some beer money. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
I would like to get my hands on some. Well, I wonder if I can get just a police scanner. I know I have a Bofang radio, which I listen to a lot of the police.
Bofang?
Bofang? Yeah. And then I listen to a lot of the police stuff on there, but it doesn't scan. I have to actually scan it myself.
I got you. Aaron Laciando with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, good sir. And then Andrew Thorsten is back with a $2 donation. Has Paranormal Pop ever seen a ghost gun?
No.
Who are you going to call? Aaron Laciando again with a $5 donation. Tell us what you saw in the military. I've heard stories or gaints confirmed by military.
Okay. I did whole videos on the ghost stuff.
Yes.
From Abu Ghraib prison. That place is stupid haunted. I hope it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, just detonate it, plow it under, call it good.
I mean, it's just the place was just a big.
The ghost boy by itself, and the screams that you would hear.
Oh yeah.
In the middle of the night when there were no women around.
No. No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, that's just nightmare fuel right there, man.
Yeah. I remember editing those, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills listening to this shit. Damn it.
Listen, I can tell a good story, man.
Yes, you can. That's why people tune in. Dark Saber Forge. Pop, thoughts on the VSKA chambered in 762 by 39?
It's an AK platform. AK platforms are reliable. They are not super accurate beyond 250 meters, but, it is what it is. If you're going to pull that weapon out, it will do everything an M60 will do out to 100 meters, so it'll beat the M16 all day long at short range.
Good stuff. Monet Shot. Like that screen name. Gentlemen, back with you live. Continue the good work. Thank you very much for tuning in. The Bacon 223. 2 guys, 1 rifle. Sounds like an Orpay movie.
That's fucked up.
2 guys, 1 rifle. Take 2 rounds right to the mouth. Don't threaten me with a good time. Mr. President, please.
Oh, my God.
Don't tell on me or Corn Pop will come and get your ass. That's my official Joe Biden voice from now on.
Yeah. I like it.
You better be careful. You better watch your step or I'll call my buddies over at the AFT. They'll come get you because that's SOP. Or is it SPO? I forgot.
Oh, my God.
Come on over here. Let me sniff you while you pull on my leg hair. Jake Duke for a $25 donation. Burn, loot, and murder is going to continue regardless of the outcome of this show trial.
It's absolutely correct.
Yes. And for the record, he enjoys Spun Up Pop.
Okay.
I love everybody loves spun up pop, but you can always tell. Why. You can always tell when you've been spun up pop for too long during, because like as soon as the super chats kick in, you start to be like,
dude, it takes so much energy. Because like my whole body, I literally can feel my muscles around my spine tighten up, and I'm like,
damn it!
I can feel like this little vein in my forehead or my temple, bing, bang, 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 and then I have a twitchy eye. And, oh my God!
Suck a dick.
No, thank you.
Downside 13. John Ward's newest video on the race is Democrat and mob history, mob corrupt history of the MLB. Today was epic. Maybe his best work yet. Check it out. I love John Ward. That dude makes phenomenal content.
I have not seen it.
I have not seen it yet myself, but I think somewhere along the line, I stopped getting notifications for his content. Just like you guys. A lot of you were complaining that you didn't get any notifications for the stream tonight. Shocker. You want to smell it?
Add the name of what you want to see to the notes, and we can watch it later.
Heck yeah. Irish $77.45 with a $5 donation. Urban Dictionary Raspberry Beret. Oh, that's what you were talking about. We weren't talking about Prince.
Oh, my God.
What?
Why do we have to do this?
Because it's funny. Raspberry Beret. Oh, my. Put the camera on, Pop. The act of eating out a woman's arse while she menstruates onto your forehead.
Ah! God damn it. Who does this shit? This is disgusting.
And a second definition here.
God, a menstruating woman's equivalent to a mushroom stamping, in which she drops trow and then drops a bloody cooch on a bald man's head, or a full-haired man's forehead, thus endowing him with a thin, red, yet jauntily worn raspberry chapeau.
Oh, my God. That's just nasty.
Yes, it is. But that's why it's funny. Ascension! Bad news, they are stopping me from posting a lot of my jokes into the super chat. Oh, say it ain't so, Susan.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't know funny if it jumped up and bit you in your cooch. So censorship has reached the super chats. Just letting you know, I'll keep trying. Well, just remember, everybody, one thing that Streamlabs actually does and doesn't screw up because they like to have their cut, streamlabs.com/RedonkulaSPop. If you donate that way, there is no censorship whatsoever in the chat. Winning.
There you go.
Talbot links. Also, they don't take nearly as much of a cut. I think YouTube takes a whopping 30% of every donation that you guys send in. Yep. Streamlabs, 8. So, just letting you guys.
I can live with 8.
I can live with 8. Beasted. Talbot links. You play Sabaton for Pop yet, Blake? Sabaton. Not sure what that is. If not, play him Purple Heart and Primo Victoria after the show. I will write it down. Tyrell McMahon, $9.99. Pops, thanks for waking us from this fourth wave shiata. Bless
my job,
you
man.
and Lakester.
It's my job.
That is our job. And we're up to, what, 353 lives saved? 353 lives saved. We want to get that up to a cool 1,000, just like the viewers on the show. And then we want to keep going until we hit 1 million.
1,000 people would be a regiment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pop for president. Pop.
Regiment.
Hashtag Pop 2024.
They don't want me as president, man.
Some real stuff would go down right there.
I'd fire everyone.
We're going to do a whole stream called If Pop Was in Charge. You just got to send him your questions.
Yep.
Redonkulas12gmail.com. Wrenches, do your thing. Downside 13 again. Chipman was literally the guy who hero posed for a pic on the ashes of innocent children. Their burnt skulls are in the background.
Oh, my God.
Sounds like a perfect proxy for the Biden administration, to be completely honest, because, I mean, just imagine, a lot of those, kids in cages facilities are up to like 1,700% capacity. Imagine the trail of dead bodies all the way through South America that we're never going to hear about.
Yeah, but it's not our problem.
Not our problem, but it is on the head of our duly elected former vice president, because he said, come one, come all.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Come on, come all. I'll let you have a spot in my minivan. Oh, no, there's no windows in there. We wouldn't want the sun to hurt your eyes. Yes, there's free ice cream. What you doing, Juan Pablo? Get your fat ass back here.
Dude, you're twisted, man.
Yes, I am. 9x23, $5 donation. I'm sure they told the female rangers if they get into hand-to-hand combat, remember their special training. Relax your throat and make eye contact.
Oh! Damn, quality burn. Quality, that's good. That's like an 8 out of 10, man. That's
Total cocks.
Monet shot. Red flag is the best name for these laws. Commies have red flags and want to seize guns, no?
Yep.
Amen.
Totally correct.
Successful endeavor is one of our wrenches with a donation. What about civil forfeiture?
Okay. That is horseshit.
Boom.
I'm serious. I mean, the cops roll up to take your shit and they say, if you want it back, you got to sue us. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You should not be allowed. And
that's tyranny.
They need to, well, first of all, they need to pass a law that if a cop does asset forfeiture and it is not, the person's not charged with a crime, then they have to pay back 4 times the amount of seized money.
Yep.
That shit would come to a fucking screeching halt.
Just seeing the direction that this is going, like this is one of the reasons why I am actively looking for land in other states. I want to go to a constitutional carry state. I don't want to be within 1,000 miles of Gretchen Schittler or anyone like her.
I don't blame you, man.
Gah.
Unfortunately, I got to hang out here till my kid gets done with high school.
Understood. Yeah, if you don't have to live in a blue state, don't live in a blue state. Get out. Run! Run silent, run deep.
Run for the border.
T-Man Wolf, $5 donation. Drop all the receipts y'all can when you upload to BitChute. Had to spell it BitChute or I couldn't send. Oh, yeah, you remember when we accidentally said that twice during a stream and got kicked off? I hope that doesn't happen again. Fingers crossed.
Oh, my God.
Damn it. Should have thought ahead of time. Cabragoon Cabulous with a $10 donation. Take my money before it's worth shit. Things will only normalize when it all horribly goes to hell. And the woke shut their brave and stunning mouths, hiding behind the quiet and the strong.
Actually, a lot of the woke people are probably going to expire.
Yeah. Masculinity is only toxic until the shit hits the fan, and then you really find out who's stunning and brave.
It's just like the saying, everyone, hates the soldier until the enemy's at the gate.
Yep. Yeah, nobody's going to go hide behind the 300-pound feminist.
No.
When guns start going off.
That's right.
I mean, you might body bunker behind her because,
She could probably stop a good pistol round.
She got a lot of fat.
Yeah.
Take care of business with that, but I'm just saying.
Bummer.
I mean, they proved that on Mythbusters.
They did, actually.
Said Sean, they shadow ban people for super chats now. Son of a bitch. At least the likes seem to be consistently going up. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll see like 100 or 200 drop off after the stream is over.
And maybe.
They want to make sure people aren't looking, directly at it when it happens this time. Leif Barstow or Leif Barstow. Pop moved to Texas. Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah.
I know. I spent a lot of time in Texas. And
I love Texas.
It didn't bother me at all.
Love Texas. They got a string of hotels down there called Ranch House with attached diners. They have the best damn omelets that you have ever had. The Ranch House omelet, man. It's bacon, sausage, cheese, jalapenos.
I'm going to tell you this. This is going to sound shameful. I miss the omelet to order I used to get in the morning in the Army.
Oh, really? Well, you miss Chili Mac too, right?
Fuck yeah. That
you
shit's so good.
My wife made it for you the one night.
It was great.
Did that bring back some good memories?
Oh, it did. It did.
All right.
And especially the guy who got me the Army cocoa. Thank you for that, man. That shit's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
He was actually asking about that. He sent a message to the Facebook page today. I'll let him know you got it.
No, I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Yeah. Anything that you guys send, there's always a address for a P.O. box in the description of every video, every stream. Anything you guys want to send. If you guys want Pop to try any special booze that may not be available here in Michigan, we'll have him drink it right there on the bar. And if he gets a whole bunch of it, I'll make sure he drinks a shot of every single one of them because I got a couch. That's why.
Dude, no, that's fucked up, man. Don't say that.
What? I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? You might wake up with a penis drawn on your forehead. That's about it.
I hate it when that happens.
Total cocks.
That never gets old. Never gets old. Ken the Dude, wrong. It does cost something. It costs the votes from women, so it'll never happen. This is what you get when women are allowed to vote.
I'm going to have to say yes.
And what's really funny is that you remember back in the day when Jimmy Kimmel was funny and they had the Man Show and they actually sent out like his cousin or his little brother or whoever it was, and he actually had women signing a petition to end women's suffrage because they were all stupid and they didn't know what it meant.
I remember the one where he was selling beer. That was hilarious.
The Man Show was awesome. It showed that, hey, once upon a time Jimmy Kimmel was funny. Now he's a crybaby, soylent drinking sellout. The hell happened to that son of a bitch? Adam Carolla didn't go down that path.
Listen, his balls are in some woman's purse.
Ugh.
Explains it all.
Yeah, and the only time they get massaged is when she's rummaging in there for her keys or the silver bullet that she uses to bang Chad Tyrone and Pablo while she's getting trash compacted in the backseat of the Range Rover that he pays for.
Beta bucks.
With his tears.
God.
Screw you, Jimmy Kimmel, and the horse that your wife rode in on, if you know what I mean.
Donkey show. Donkey show.
Donkey show. Not that brings back bad memories for you or anything.
That was terrible.
Oh, Tijuana. Oh
my God, that was nightmare fuel.
Now, was the basket fuck also in Tijuana, or was that just the donkey show?
There was a basket fuck down there.
So Tijuana is just where you go to see all kinds of depravity and scum and villainy.
But the really good basket fuck was in South America.
Well, South American women are the hottest, right?
Yeah, but that's just like, wow.
You could just see the memory wheels spinning in your head like the cogs are all just like, oh, man. Before the brain damage, it didn't sound like a dot matrix printer. Now it does. Oh, shit, I got to print it again. Turn that shit off!
And here's the weird thing. Is like I still have a really good memory for everything before the TBI, but my memory afterwards is just a fucking train wreck.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know, man. I've been working with you for 12 years.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time. You pull on my leg hair, I'll show you who's boss, Corny Pop.
Talbot Links, Vermont has had a secession clause since the beginning. I'm not holding my breath on it ever being threatened. And it's a state with a governor that chased a bear out of his yard, bare-ass naked. And that's your current one, because your current governor...
I did not know that there was other states in the union that had a clause in there to leave the union.
Well, the current governor of Vermont is a friggin' cuck.
Yeah.
So it must not have been that guy.
No.
Because he's basically a socialist with an R after his name.
Well, I'm going to be honest. When people can't feed themselves, shit's going to change.
Oh, yeah. Irish lover, $5. Referring to the McDonald's comment, hash browns matter.
They do.
They really do. They're so good. That is one thing that I will always go to McDonald's for is the hash browns. Because they're quite delicious.
Yeah, they are good.
Like me a good hash brown.
It costs them like 5 cents, and they charge you like $1 for it.
Of course. Yeah.
But it's still fucking good.
Bastards. I'm loving it. I'm not. It's $1 for 5 cents worth of shite. 9 by 23, $5. Poop spraying truck. Bad pop in the house.
Dude, that would be just glorious.
Oh man, that's like slow motion train wreck, just level of sheer fascination. Like it's just me across the street with a telescope and a box of donuts.
I could just see myself like, oh, it went right in her mouth.
I would stare at that with all the sheer intensity of the first time I saw Tess Fowler's titties, and it was just good times.
Wow.
Good times. Capricorn Cabulous. Poop spraying truck is a phenomenal idea. Fertilize the city.
Yeah, and then if it rains a couple times, it goes away.
Hell yeah, man.
Big deal.
Let's just go Biff Tannen on their asses. Spray them with manure. Yeah, tell them it's soy. They'll all just open their mouths and.
Well, they got to mix it and turn it into a slurry, and then they shoot it out like water. Oh. They don't throw dry poop.
Hey, look, it's chocolate milk.
Oh, that would be,
I forgot my drinking straw.
Dude, that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. I would love to see
better
that.
hope I never become a mayor or a governor. Because I would do that.
If Pop were in charge, all riots would be handled with a poop shooting truck.
Yeah.
It would literally be a crapshoot.
I'm serious. I'm like, what? Hey, give me. Hey, all right, hang on. Hey, Stan. Yeah.
Spray the libtards with some shit.
Hey, you got to mix up a couple trucks, man. Yeah. When do you get it down here?
We got people out down here who thinks there's a pink tax.
Yeah. 10 o'clock? Yeah, they should still be here setting shit on fire, yeah.
2-for-1 special. We'll put out the fire and we'll take care of the business.
Dude, man, I would just love to see all the people with their like that broken look on their face. Yeah.
Irish Lover 7745, an all-volunteer Irish regiment, drunk, deadly, and distinguished. The Triple D threat, which is also a fantastic bra size.
All right, yeah. Well, I like the double Ds. Triple Ds get a little floopity.
Floopity.
Get a little floopity.
The floopity-doo and the
like you slap one, it hits the other one, it hits her in the middle of her back.
I just smack them back and forth like those ball things that they used to have over in the Spencer Gifts. You know, bing, 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 bing. Oh, it's fantastic. It's quite hypnotic.
It's good on my nerves.
You get a chick who gets a good rhythm going on top of you and they clap together. It's almost like her tits are giving you a round of applause for a job well done.
Never noticed that.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, where was I?
You probably had your face right in the middle.
I probably did.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Killdozer 21 762. Remember those sour straws from 7-Eleven? What is Sergeant Pop's favorite flavor?
None.
Chocolate milk.
No.
Neapolitan. Bazooka juice.
Stop, you nasty bastard.
500 miles of Mr. Right. 100 miles a gallon.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Alex Patino, try mixing Jack Daniel's rye whiskey with honey jack. I didn't realize until I had downed half a bottle and couldn't get up.
I might have to give that a go.
All right. Matt Desert Demon. My brother said, send a funny. You failed. You had one job.
Sorry.
Crusader Nate, the man who holds the world record for the largest donation during any stream. Thank you very much for coming back, good sir. He has a $20 donation tonight. I come from a long line that volunteer. My great-grandfather's grandfather was part of the 8th Wisconsin, and Pop should know that regiment. 8th Wisconsin Screaming Eagles.
Nice.
Yeah. We knew we liked you, Nate.
All right.
Come from a long line of good, solid dudes. Irish Lover again. Use the latrines as fuel for your manure spraying honey wagon. I don't know if I would ever use the term a honey wagon to describe something that shoots shit at a high rate of speed.
If you don't have enough horse and cow manure, you can always empty the porta shitters and shoot blue water at them.
Oh God, I just happened to see this. What's the leading cause of death among lesbians? Hairballs. Outstanding.
Yes.
Nitro Express with a $50 donation. Largest one tonight. Thank you very much, good sir. Damn it, man, you've ruined me. Jameson Cold Brew, so good. Half a bottle at a slug. Get some more for yourself. We can get 2 bottles with $50.
Hell yeah.
But once YouTube takes their 30%, it's like a bottle and a half.
Yeah.
Damn it, YouTube. Don't forget, guys, streamlabs.com/Redonkulas Pop. They only take 8% to YouTube's 30%.
I can get a bottle and a 6-pack of Guinness.
Yeah. Outstanding. And I do think that we're probably going to do some Ultech exclusive live streams once we get our whole virtual console thing worked out. Because what's the fun of getting censored in the chat? What's the fun of having to censor ourselves when we speak? There's no fun in that.
Yeah.
Besides, we do some live streams on BitChute when they get their stuff going. We can do the kind of the videos that make you sick.
Well, we can
like the Mr. Medicare video that you saw 10 seconds of, and you're like, oh, God, turn it off!
We can get a real chick to dance on a pole for the middle.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I know a few who don't have any dignity.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. They all have dignity when they, have an OnlyFans account when they're 18. Or what is this? What some freaking OPAF, Beef and Cheddar now? Carrie Katona, I think her name is. She's having her 13-year-old daughter take pictures of her for her OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is what we call creepy.
Yeah.
Borderline child abuse, if not actual child abuse. Now, if a 40-year-old dude talked his 13-year-old daughter into taking pictures of his wang for his OnlyFans account, do you really think they would be promoting it on the internet as stunning and brave?
CPS would be at your door.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just saying. Capricorn Cabulous again. Worth $2. Floopty word. Lost my shit.
Them big boobs there, they get a little floopity-doopity.
They get floopy.
Floopy.
I know. Like double D's are okay. They get the triple, they get floopy.
Floopy. Well, after a while, you get them in the butter zone up until the age of like 25 to 27, usually.
The triple D's turn into some like rolled up tobacco purses.
Like I said, you got to get them in that butter zone.
I know. That goes too long. They turn into beagle ears. They flatten out. And they point to the floor.
They're outstandingly fabulous for about 10 years. And then, boom.
They hit the wall.
Yeah. It's like, that they take off their shirt one day, they're looking right at you, and next day they're like your dick, they're looking right at the floor.
Yep. And they're getting longer by the day.
Those long legs and big tits become big legs and long tits.
Exactly right.
Ascension! Hey, Pop, tell us a story about a thick female recruit that everyone couldn't help looking at.
Which one is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I really don't.
I don't know. You had some really cool chicks that you served with. I love the one who was in the bar, and she's just like, hey, Sergeant Pop, I'm going to suck that guy's dick off.
Oh, yeah.
I love that chick.
Yeah. I was her wingman that day. Yeah, I was the wingman for a couple chicks. Like, one was a lesbian. And I remember I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I look over, and she's like, look at this. I'm like, hey, you want to talk to her? I'm like, hey, come over here.
Get over here.
I'm like, hey, how you doing? This is my friend, I'm trying to hook him up.
Yeah.
What that one E4. Yeah. See, I was the E7, so I can't get involved in any of this because I'll get my fucking dick nailed to a wall. And we're in the bar.
Oh, go over.
And she's drinking, and there's some other guys like making sure nothing bad happens to her. And next thing I know, she's standing next to me.
Oh, but the military's so sexist, right?
Don't forget
that. Yeah.
And she's like doing a little bit of stagger. And she's looking at this dude dancing on the dance floor. Real pretty boy. She's like, Sergeant Pop, I'll suck his dick off. I'm like, you need to get away from me because I'm going to get in trouble because you guys are saying dirty shit. I'm done here. I had to leave.
It's like, I don't want to know what you're going to do. I don't want to hear about it after
none of my business.
Just let me know where you're going, and if there are problems, I'll send somebody to pick you up.
Oh, no. And then what was another one? There was a female soldier in the civil affairs who used to go to the hotel where everyone stayed, and she would just have these orgies.
Oh, no.
And
oh, no.
The same 6 guys used to just rail her. And I didn't know about it. So one of the other soldiers is like, hey, Sergeant Pop.
Oh, man.
What's her face is getting railed. It's turning into it's really bad. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like an orgy. She's like banging. She's banging like 4 to 6 guys a night. I'm like, who? So the guy dimes him out. So I pull him all aside. And I'm like, this bullshit that's going on at the hotel, it needs to stop. Because if it doesn't, I am going to kick all your asses. This could be your career if this gets out of hand.
Oh.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
And these were all enlisted dudes that would get together with this chick?
Yeah.
Wow.
And 2 of them were E5s, 2 sergeants. I'm like, dude, you're going to get busted down to a private.
You're going to get court-martialed, dude.
Oh, my. All she has to say is like, I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. Everyone's going to jail.
This one's for Dante.
Oh, you fucker.
And it was black. Hey, stunning and brave, right? Stunning and brave.
All right, is that enough stories for you guys?
Those were pretty good ones. I enjoyed those. Joel Syme with a $9.99 donation. The liquid cow stuff comes from dairy farms that have large holding ponds where they clean out the milking barns. So no problem in Minnesota. Lots of dairy farms there.
I didn't know that. All right.
I didn't know that either.
You know what? You can get pig shit, too.
Yes.
That stuff is exceptionally vile.
Bacon shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yes. Crazy Donut. Russian accent. What's Popster OnlyFans account name? Hog Womanizer or Strawmaster?
It would be Hog Slayer.
Hog Slayer, yeah. Oh, and if you heard about David Hogg, his pillow company going belly up before he ever produced one pillow, go ahead and spam that one out. Hashtag Hog Slayer with 2 G's. Because he's a stupid mother fornicator.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
How do you fail before you even begin? Well, you could ask Biden, but I'm just saying, David Hogg.
A lot of lefties do that. That's why they're all upset and they think they're the victim.
Yeah. Non-stop DRE 360. That's his screen name with a $2 donation. What would you guys do if all alcohol got banished? Probably cry.
I would have a very bad day.
You would cry like Robin Williams died again.
You know what I would do? I would get my own goddamn still and make my own booze.
Yes!
Fuck them.
Make shit happen.
That's exactly
Jameson,
what I do.
Black Barrel, delicious.
Hey, fuck you. I can't what? You can suck my dick.
Suck it.
I'm having booze.
Make moonshine in my bathtub.
Yeah. It's called gin.
Apple pie moonshine, because that stuff is delicious.
Oh, my God. That stuff is so good.
It's so good. So it is 10:15. We have read through all of the super chats. No more donations on Streamlabs. Polska Bob was the only one to put a donation on Streamlabs tonight. It hurts my fails. Don't give YouTube any more of your money, gentlemen. If you want to donate to the show and you don't want to be censored in the chat, go to Streamlabs for as long as we're going to be there anyway.
I just want to apologize to everyone. Too much spinning up tonight?
Too much? There's no such thing.
Oh, my God.
No such thing.
I can hear the blood pressure in my ears.
Inquisitor Jack says Streamlabs donations didn't go through. Uh-oh. So, Inquisitor Jack, did anybody else donate on Streamlabs tonight besides Polska Bob? If that is the case, let us know what you said in your donations. I will make sure that they actually went through by checking the PayPal after the show.
And we'll
any comments? Yeah, any comments that were made with those donations that did not get on this show, I will read them at the very first thing on Thursday when we're back.
Roger that.
Damn it. Oh, we got 2 more donations while we were just sitting here talking about it. Talbot Links, we had 2 Queens in the USAF, 2 at home, 10 while deployed, 2 at home. Always warn the kids about them.
Yep. Yeah, you have the deployment queen who's ugly. She's ugly as dirt here in the States, and she gets over there in the pond and over there, and everyone wants to hit it. She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, she's different. Yeah. She loves me.
Dude, what's wrong with you, man?
Terrible. Horrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Bones said that he sent 3 donations in. So, yeah, I apologize to anybody who said anything on over on Streamlabs. Not sure what the heck is going on, but they're getting, I'm gearing up to write my nasty gram.
Spicy letter.
Tell me, send all the, anybody who sent a donation on Streamlabs, redonkulas12gmail.com. Let us know how much you sent. Let us know what your comments were. We'll read them first thing on Thursday night.
Roger
I
that.
promise. Dynaside 13, last donation of the night. Crusader Nate, the first generation of my family born in America, had 2 members fight for the Union. One died at Vicksburg. Cheers to the honored fallen.
Amen.
Amen to that. I'll drink to that. So let's do a safety briefing.
All right, gentlemen. Don't drink and drive and don't drink and swim. If you have to fight, don't go to the ground. If you have to bang, use a condom, take it with you, flush it down the toilet. You don't want to get sperm jacked.
No.
It's a real thing.
We're going to make a song about it.
Yes. All right.
Oh, that's it? Okay. And the last thing that I have to say for the night is on the soundboard, and this goes out to all of the lefties out there rioting from coast to coast.
Fuck you and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fuck your mama, bitch. I'll fuck up all your kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World, bitch. Fuck you and your friends. Fuck all y'all.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
We can't go out on a higher note than that.
Take it easy.
You know, if we're going to have a night where Murphy just bends it over and sticks it in our fourth point of contact and we got donations and comments and shit vanishing, you got to go out on a note like that. So to the last 2 donations of the night, Jimmy Bones, who sent in 3 donations on Streamlabs, he said, guess Murphy unloaded some bazooka juice there as well. Yep.
Yes,
and Soylent Green has the Hog Slayer run into a blue waffle. I sincerely hope not.
Oh
my guess is that's an Urban Dictionary thing, and we're going to save that for next time. So you guys, peace and hair grease. Have a good night. See you Thursday night right back here, and maybe we'll have a honey badger with us. Maybe we won't. Either way, next Tuesday, Karen Strawn is going to be on the show, and it's going to be fantastic.